Viaduct. One day, Scarlowy was taking some trucks from Renee's station to the yards. Along the way, he had to cross a viaduct. Some of its beams were rotten, and the track had bent over that had been damaged by the storm. Scarlowy didn't see the problem until it was too late. He dangled dangerously above the water. "Help!" he cried. His driver and fireman were able to clear before it happened, and raced back to the station to get help. Renee soon pulled him to safety just as the track gave way. A few days later, the viaduct has been mended, and the tank controller asked Scarlowy to collect the workers' train that's been left there. Scarlowy said yes, but he didn't want to go on the viaduct again. When Scarlowy arrived, he saw the trucks on the other side. He started to cross, but stopped. He looked down at the rushing water. Scarlowy was scared. He remembered what had happened before. "Come on, Scarlowy," called his driver. "The viaduct is safe now." But Scarlowy wouldn't cross the viaduct, so he and his driver went home instead. "If you don't cross the viaduct soon," said Reneus, "the tank controller will be cross." Reneus set off to pick up the workman's train. Afterwards, he do all of Scarlowy's work as well as his own. The tank controller heard about what happened and scolded Scarlowy. "If you won't cross the viaduct, you must stay here and shunt trucks. I can't have engines that won't do as they're told." "Sorry, sir," said Scarlowy sadly. That evening, Reneus took Scarlowy's heavy train back. He puffed and heaved through the countryside towards the viaduct. He puffed so hard that he ran out of water. Bother! Scarlowy was informed by the yard manager, and he set off immediately. Scarlowy was scared but determined. He rode slowly up to the edge. The viaduct creaked loudly. The river seemed deeper than ever. "I must rescue my friend," whispered Scarlowy. He chopped slowly onto the viaduct. It groaned as he rolled forward, but Scarlowy puffed on, and finally he reached Reneus, coupled up, and pulled him out of the viaduct. "Thank you," said Reneus to Scarlowy as he was shunted into the shed. "You are very brave." "Thank you, Reneus," said Scarlowy. "I overcome my fear of crossing the viaduct." And he was true of his word. The next day, he was able to travel over the viaduct, and he's no longer afraid anymore.